Ride Home with Auntie. How y'all doing? We're going to try this one more time. Now, this time, today, I use the music from TikTok, so they won't mute me, so you can hear what I got to say. So the intro music that I use is Chuck Brown. That is Go-Go from Washington, D.C. Rest in peace, Chuck Brown. He has passed on. All right. If you didn't know, now you know your girl is from the DMV. Okay. All right. And you was like, the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles? No, come on now. That's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Okay. Northern Virginia, to be specific. Okay. And was it Southern Maryland, to be specific? Fort Washington, PG County, that part. Okay. Baltimore, you are not included in this. You're not DC. You're Baltimore. You are a city of your own. Okay. And you have your own culture and your own vibe. Okay. DMV, you have a whole nother one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, child, they muted me because I didn't play. I was jamming out on my boy Chuck Brown yesterday. A little bit too long, so they muted my video. A lot of y'all, I want to say thank you for liking my video, even though you didn't know what the hell I was talking about. Okay? But I don't even remember. I think I really went more into the fact of who that was. It was Chuck Brown, Go-Go, being from the DMV, that whole thing. You know what I mean? So, this ride home, we're going to talk about my people and financial, just a little thing. I was talking to my son this afternoon during my lunch break, just checking in on him, seeing how he's doing. And, he's been having a hard time finding a job, but God has been really blessing him with gigs. He works with somebody else to do, works with a couple of his friends, and they do moving jobs. And he's also a music artist. He's a hip hop artist. So he has some things in the work with that going on. So he's being blessed, but sometimes we get so laser focused in on having that one good full-time job that pays us well enough to pay our bills. And don't do that. We can sit up here and complain about inflation. Inflation is inevitable. It's inevitable. Okay. Prices are going to go up. Paychecks aren't. You know what I'm saying? But the advice I gave my son, and I want to pass on to you, is never only have one stream of income. Never have one stream of income. Okay. Now, if you are a two-parent household, both of you could be making money. Doesn't mean you have to be away from your kids or whatever the situation. We're not talking about both of y'all having a 9 to 5. I'm talking about, like, when I grew up, my dad was the main breadwinner. Okay. But he also had side gigs that he did. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom, but she had side gigs that she did. She tutored. She did home interiors and design, which is a pyramid scheme, but she sold it. She was out there stuff. She was slinging that home interior, okay, and design. I know, because I was her assistant, okay. She did crochet. She did sconces or plant holders. She created plant holders and sold those. She before she passed on, she wrote authentic cards, greeting cards. So basically she sat down with the person and she made an original poem in the card, and then, you know, printed it in a card, in a chosen, like a floral card or something, and that person would give, it was an original. It's not no Hallmark stuff that sounds good. She sat down with that person and created a poem based off of what that person said about the person they trying to give this greeting card for. Come on now, okay? But you should not. And I'm not, and you should get your Heyman on, okay? I'm not going to say the specific nationality of those people, but y'all know, if you don't know, young people, look it up. Heyman. That comes from the color purple. You know what I'm talking about. You get your Heyman on and get you more than one job. You know what I'm saying? Young people, you know, if you live at home, we're not talking about you. I'm talking about the adults here that's adulting, okay? And you need to have more than one stream of income. You know what I'm saying? If you're a single parent, I get that. But get that one job, and then maybe do a little side gig or something. You know what I'm saying? Primerica or something. Home Material, Tupperware, Mary Kay, whatever. But have something else where you're you have another income, so that you will never, your employer could never hold over your head some bullshit, because they are going to give you the bullshit. Oh, I can't go on that vacation. Here's my 2 weeks notice. I'm making money on the side over here too. You know what I'm saying? That's still going to have to be my full time until I get me another job, because my bills still need to get paid. Okay, and I'm not going to go running and begging the government to give me any types of anything, because they want entirely too much fucking of shit, of your information, of your shit. Now I ain't gonna say that I ain't never did it, okay, when I was really struggling, really needed it, and not to say I won't do it now, because I am applying for an apartment that has subsidies, and it's getting on my nerves. I'm about to just go and find me some other apartment and just say, Lord, help me make it. Okay, please don't let me get evicted from this one. You know what I'm saying? But always have more than one way you're getting money. Okay? Always have more than one way to get money. So your employee don't hang that shit over their head. Because they think that you absolutely need that job. And if you absolutely need that job, you're more likely to bend and give them what they want. You don't go on that vacation because they said they can't approve your vacation. I said, or you won't get paid for it, or stuff like that. Like, nigga, okay then, well, I've already paid for my vacation. I'm going on my vacation, whether you approve it or not. And if you want to let me go, you already have another job that you can kind of lean on until you get another one, another full-time job. But never let these employers know that you are sweating the small stuff. You ain't sweating them. I don't need this job. You need me just as much as I need you. It's not one over the other. They need you just as much as you need them. Let's say it together now. They need you just as much as you need them. Okay, them CEOs is not going to be coming down to the warehouse and working with you. The CEO or the owner of that company don't want to do that clerical work that you do. They don't want no parts of that. That's not what their gift is. Their gift was stepping out on faith and creating the business. Okay, they called you, or they didn't call you specifically, but they brought you in and employed you and paid you to do a job. Okay, period. Okay, because they needed you, not because they wanted to. I just want to put money in people's pockets. Yeah, well, if that's the fact, you just give me the money, right? They ain't gonna give you. They need you. They need you. It's a mutual need here. Okay, so yeah, never be tied up in just one job now. Not one job. Get your hustle on, y'all. Y'all get your hustle up. Don't let this inflation mess with you. Don't let this inflation have you doing something strange for a piece of change. Okay? Work weekends at McDonald's. Work weekends at Ross. Work weekends or work your YouTube channel so you get money up. You know what I'm saying? Sell products, vend, do something, but never only have one source of income. I didn't say have more than one job, but just have more than one source of income, okay? All right, Auntie out.